Hi, I'm Scott Volpenheim, Director of Marketing at ERP Suites. I'm here with Mark Zink, and we're going to talk about analytics today.
Thanks, Scott. Look forward to the conversation.
Tell us a little bit more about ERP Suite's new offering with data analytics and business intelligence.
It's a good question. So we started to see the same pattern I just mentioned. And so our question is, of course, how can we fill that need? Or what is our contribution to our community? Both folks either that we're maintaining, we hope to maintain, and certainly to attract to our organization. What we've done is we've taken a very different approach in that we've architected a solution very specific to J.D. Edwards and the Enterprise One community. So we've created an Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, instance that primarily uses Oracle Analytics Cloud. That is the analytics engine above all this. So what used to be a desktop operation is no longer a desktop operation. This is a cloud operation. We've went so far to create the data connectors, code, the data flows, provision the infrastructure, the autonomous data warehouses, to essentially be able to allow our community, our J.D. Edwards Enterprise One instances, their ability to essentially connect rather quickly. Now, we're not talking about in some cases, like even in requesting a standard J.D. Edwards report, it may take some time to sit down, analyze, figure it out, decompose the requirements, go through the substantive testing in order before someone says, hey, I'm getting the results I'm looking for. And in our platform instance, what we're talking about is bringing up people in days and weeks, not months, not years. We're talking about leveraging the open architecture of J.D. Edwards, leveraging the AIS services, and being able to quickly stand up an analytics and reporting platform that somebody can rely upon confidently and get the specifics that they're looking for, whether it's in operations, HR, finance, supply chain, master data like address book or item master, things of that nature. So to be able to stand up, that ability. But again, I don't want anyone to really walk away and go, all right, you stood up a reporting environment for ERP. No, ERP data is half the equation. The big thing here is we are bringing ERP into a much broader ecosystem of data. And so with the platform, we have the ability, and each customer is going to be a little bit more unique. Yep. Maybe one customer has Salesforce, another has D365 CRM solution. One company may have ADP, another company may use SuccessFactors for payroll processing or others. Some may use Kronos, and some may have manufacturing execution systems that they've written themselves, and others maybe are packaged solutions. So being able to take that data and to provide that unified view of the entire organization rather than what did I transact in, that's really the opportunity for them to not only just work on it independently on their desktop, now it's working with a much broader set of data and data understandings. So in our environment that ERP Suites has created for our customers and the like is a platform that you can reach into other applications, other data sources, whether it's relational or whether it's NoSQL, whether it's text, whether it's CSV, whether it's a Parquet file, whether it's a REST API, whether it's Oracle, SQL, whether it's on-prem, in the cloud, private, public, is really the ability to take that all data into one destination. And so and back to the point made earlier, is when somebody is trying to analyze the business and trying to understand, you've got sales orders being processed in J.D. Edwards, that tells me something about what I've moved through my organization and collected for. But it doesn't tell me a whole lot about who's got it as a registered product. It doesn't tell me how much they actually like the product. It doesn't tell me about the likelihood that person is a repeat buyer of a particular product. So once you start to combine that with a much broader, much more rich set of data, you can see that that, back to my point earlier about ERP, never envisioned that broader context. And it potentially did. It's just taken time for us to get to that point where we can actually realize the value of those additional sources.
Yeah, I think the timing really stands out for me. You think about anytime you try to implement something new, a new solution, new software, that upfront time is always the biggest barrier, it seems like, at least in my instances,
Right.
experience.
And I think you're bringing up a key point is our intentions are not to be, a lot of resources deployed at a particular opportunity. Our strategy is to leverage our internal expertise, our ability to stand up, Oracle Cloud, our ability to manage your on-prem or, for that matter, cloud-based solutions, and to be able to get that quickly enabled is number one. And thereafter, really then working with other companies and saying what are the strategic data sources that really need to be kind of merged with this data. And that kind of also goes with our approach to understand companies' data strategy, but more importantly, where are the value opportunities? And we'll get into this a little bit more, because I do think not only are we enabling data, but I think we can place very specific business value on very specific outcomes and very specific departments or groups within our organization. I think we can attribute value to it quickly in financial terms, not necessarily in emotional terms. So to make it a business decision and not a I just need something. We've got a lot of needs out there, and so I think what we're doing is fulfilling a much broader objective, which is to add value to an organization and allow organizations to realize more opportunity.
Yeah. So if you're a JD Edwards user, we've really jump-started the analytics process for you, the solution for you.
Yeah, correct.
So